What's up, TrendPop fam? Get ready for a rapid-fire news blast that you do not want to miss. We're diving headfirst into the biggest stories that are shaking up the world right now. First up, we've got a powerful lesson in political grace from historian Eli Lake, exploring the surprising hospital visit between Congresswoman Shirley Chisholm and Governor George Wallace, and what it teaches us about empathy in public life. Next, we're tackling the dark side of our digital world with Gerard Baker's scorching critique of soulless media and how it's fueling extremism, especially after the tragic events surrounding Charlie Kirk. This story dives deep into the dangerous amplification of hate online. Then, we shift gears to a critical geopolitical analysis out of Tehran. Munir Dar is breaking down Israel's recent airstrike on Doha, the U.S. military's shadowy role, and the urgent call for Muslim states to unite against aggression, potentially reshaping security in the Persian Gulf. And finally, get ready for some major celebrity scoop. We're talking Cardi B spilling the tea on her new romance with NFL star Stefon Diggs and whether marriage is back on the table for the Grammy-winning rapper. Plus, we'll touch on the concerning rise of political violence discussed by Mayor Sean O'Neill. Stick around, because you're about to get the inside scoop on everything you need to know. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. A vital lesson in political grace. This week, historian Eli Lake reminds us of a pivotal moment in 1972 when Congresswoman Shirley Chisholm visited segregationist Alabama Governor George Wallace in the hospital after he survived an assassination attempt. In an era where leaders often focus on punishing opponents, Chisholm's act of visiting her political rival demonstrated a profound belief in grace and humanity. This encounter marked a turning point for Wallace, influencing his later campaigns as a changed man. Lake argues that this historical event offers a powerful alternative to today's divisive political climate, urging us to remember the humanity in our rivals and choose a path of empathy over retribution. The corrosive impact of modern media culture on public discourse is also under scrutiny. Gerard Baker of the Wall Street Journal contends that the online world, driven by a relentless pursuit of clicks and engagement, has created a grotesque freak show of blood, rage, and lies. This environment, he warns, escalates rhetoric to dangerous levels, with a grifting quality that infects young minds and can motivate acts of violence, highlighting a disturbing cycle of hate. Public reaction to these discussions is intense, with many lamenting the loss of civility in politics and expressing concern over the media's role in amplifying negativity. Some find hope in historical examples of grace, while others fear the growing normalization of extreme rhetoric. But what if the very platforms designed to connect us are actually driving us apart? We're about to find out as we dive into the dangerous escalation of online hate. Next, we're heading to Tehran for a critical look at regional security and a shocking analysis of recent airstrikes. U.S. role in regional affairs questioned amidst Doha strike. Following Israel's recent airstrike on Doha, targeting Hamas leaders under the shadow of U.S. military presence, questions are intensifying regarding Washington's true role in regional affairs. Analysts point to this incident as a disturbing pattern of deception, reminiscent of previous strikes on Iran and Yemen, and a stark warning about the inherent dangers posed by American military bases in the Persian Gulf. The attack has exposed a critical vulnerability and raised serious doubts about the reliability of U.S. security assurances. Political commentator Munir Dar, in an exclusive interview, offers a scathing critique of both U.S. and Israeli strategies. He describes the recent summit in Doha as largely symbolic, failing to address the persistent regional threats. Dar highlights the alarming inaction of Muslim states despite substantial trade relations with Israel as a key factor emboldening Tel Aviv. He passionately advocates for concrete, practical measures, including freezing trade, closing airspace, and severing diplomatic ties, as the only effective means to halt further aggression and protect regional stability. Dar also champions the urgent need for a unified Arab-Iranian-Turkish security arrangement, emphasizing that the Palestinian issue is fundamentally a political struggle for land, not a religious conflict. He warns that without decisive, collective action from Muslim nations, the region will remain trapped in a destructive cycle of violence, vulnerable to continued external interference and aggression. Public and expert reactions are a mix of outrage and calls for immediate, decisive action. Many are echoing Dar's sentiments, questioning the efficacy of diplomatic summits and demanding tangible steps to counter perceived foreign aggression and protect regional sovereignty. The incident has fueled a growing distrust in U.S. assurances and highlighted the need for independent regional security frameworks. Can Muslim nations truly unite to counter these threats, or are they destined to remain fractured? We'll explore the potential for a powerful new security alliance. Next up, a chart-topping artist is opening up about her love life and future plans. Cardi B and Stefon Diggs, love, music, and future plans. Grammy-winning rapper Cardi B is giving fans an intimate look into her blossoming relationship with NFL star Stefon Diggs, and she's not shying away from the possibility of marriage. During a guest hosting spot on Today with Jenna and Friends, Cardi, 32, radiated excitement when discussing her new beau. She described their connection as sparkling and revealed they met through mutual friends, instantly finding Diggs, 31, to be cute and someone she gotta be mine. While she hasn't yet made it to one of Diggs' games with the New England Patriots, Cardi has vowed to be a devoted fan once her current album cycle is complete. "I be on the screen on Sunday every day cursing people out. Pass the ball," she joked, promising to attend every single game after her album, Am I the Drama? Drops. This dedication to her music and her relationship highlights a new chapter for the artist, who also shared in a Billboard interview that Diggs' intense training regimen inspired her own work ethic, noting, "You're literally in the military. You should be proud of yourself." Their relationship has been making headlines since they made it Instagram official on June 1st with a cozy photo on a yacht. Fans have been speculating about the seriousness of their bond, especially following Cardi's split from Offset. When asked about remarrying, Cardi expressed openness, stating, "I believe in love, I like him. I love him today." She admitted that dating in her 30s has its challenges, but Diggs has brought a new sense of order to her life, teaching her to be more organized and not complain. Fans are buzzing about the potential for a serious commitment between Cardi B and Stefon Diggs, with many cheering them on and speculating about wedding bells. The rapper's openness about her feelings and future plans has generated significant engagement across social media, with many excited to see how this relationship unfolds alongside her highly anticipated album release. Could this be the start of a beautiful, lasting union? Only time will tell. But speaking of public figures and the dangers they face, a chilling discussion about political violence is echoing through city halls. Mayor O'Neill addresses rising political violence. Mayor Sean O'Neill of Wilsonville opened a recent city council meeting with a powerful statement condemning the surge of political violence across the United States. He emphasized that political assassination is an attack on democracy itself, regardless of the perpetrator or victim, leaving behind grieving families, shaken communities, and scarred children. Mayor O'Neill referenced several high-profile incidents, including the recent murder of conservative commentator Charlie Kirk in Utah, the killing of former Minnesota House Speaker Melissa Hortman and her husband, and the assassination attempt on President Donald Trump last year. O'Neill stressed the urgency of addressing this issue, particularly after local children witnessed violence and the subsequent wave of angry online commentary. He stated, "Silence in the face of violence sends the wrong message, and our children deserve better." He warned that destructive words and rising anger can easily trigger more violence, underscoring the need for a collective response that acknowledges the pain caused by these acts. City Councilor Adam Cunningham echoed these sentiments, highlighting that even those who disagreed with Charlie Kirk's views understood his humanity and the pain his death caused. Cunningham called for Wilsonville to set a higher standard, urging residents to remember their shared community spaces and values. He passionately stated, "We have to remember that we share our streets, we share our parks, we share this room that we sit in right now." I would hope that we could share at least one value, that we condemn the murder of a man who was using his God-given right to speak. The community is organizing a vigil for Charlie Kirk, demonstrating a desire to come together and honor his memory. Mayor O'Neill concluded by urging residents to embrace the Wilsonville way, characterized by respect, collaboration, and listening, and to recommit to actions and words that reflect their best selves, offering comfort to all families affected by political or social violence. This powerful call for unity and respect resonates deeply in these turbulent times. But what happens when division reaches the highest levels? We'll explore that next. And that's a wrap on today's Trend Pop. We covered historian Eli Lake's vital lesson in political grace, Gerard Baker's stark warning about soulless media fueling extremism, a critical geopolitical analysis from Tehran on regional security and the U.S. role, and Cardi B's exciting update on her love life with Stefon Diggs. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to TrendPop for all your daily news updates, hit that notification bell so you never miss a moment, and drop a comment below telling us what you think. Follow us on all social media platforms for more exclusive content. We'll see you next time.